Hello there. You're probably here to learn more about the new T-DUX 2.0 from MadVapes. Trying to get in position to see the camera here. At first glance, I'm not too impressed with it because my first impression is this may be an advancement in technology, but as far as rebuilding, I'm eventually going to have to destroy one to see how it's taken apart. You can tell the bottom half looks the same as what we're used to with the ARO 1 type heads. But then we got this thing with two slits. I can see what they tried to do was to make the juice flow right onto the wick of the coil using a slot system. You see the coil kind of right there, and the slots are positioned right in line with where the wick's going to hit the edge. So they tried to improve wicking issues with this system. Somewhere I read this is a ceramic wall or something. I don't know. If I can't rebuild it, I'm probably not going to use it long term. So that's just my first impression of T-DUX 2.0. I've also got the ARO 2. As you can see, there's a size difference. This one started having gurgling issues, and as far as I can tell, they discontinued it. They kept the design of the mouthpiece with the T-DUX, T-DU, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to call it T-DUX because that's what it looks like. So this tank, I like it. The head is rebuildable. Let's see, that's this one here. Let's buy a couple of something. Being that the one I have on my desk is full, you can see this is the old-fashioned stovepipe type of atomizer. That's the ARO Tank 2. I like it. I can rebuild it. It's economical. They solve some problems. I'll probably be using this long term. The only thing I don't like about it is the threads on here are real shallow, and if your hands are a little bit sweaty or wet, it's not as good as the original knurling of the original ARO. But that's pretty minor. You know, if it works better, I'm good with that all around. So let's put the arrows aside and fill up the T-DUX and see how it performs. So make sure this is screwed in snug, and it meets up with the tube inside differently now. The seal is within here, so the extended mouthpiece that's going to carry the vapor just sits right inside of there. Nice snug fit. Joins about right there. So I don't know, the positioning of the wick and the heating element and everything's different, so let's see how it does. Got a little white chocolate here I mixed up. Check and make sure I'm still on cam. Alright. Now, being that that tube is shorter, you know, you can see light through there. I can't tilt it too much. You can't fill it up very far. So being that pipe inside the vape chamber, being that that's shorter, I can't fill it as far. So that's strike two against the T-DUX for me. If I can't rebuild the head and it doesn't hold much liquid, it's not very impressive to me. But I'm going to let this sit a minute. Bubbles are still coming up. Get ready for my first T-DUX puff. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm probably going to stick with the ARO tanks. I had a couple of the original, and they do really well until your fluid gets brought down to this area. And then there is a gurgle, but if once in a while you would just loosen this up, retighten it, you wouldn't get that vacuum and you wouldn't get that gurgle. So instead of telling people to let their failed engineering breathe, they came out with a new design so that it didn't cause as much of a vacuum, hence the smaller tank. But you'll notice that at least you can fill them up, you know. I can only fill up to about here. Looks like it's about ready. Let's see, this is going to be 1.8 ohms, so set the MVP. Yeah, it's already good. Ooh. It looks sharp, but it's already got 2 strikes against it, so it would have to perform really well for me to buy brand new heads for it every time. Let's see how it does. I'm using a 50-50 blend of juice, so I'm not I'm not like at 100% VG just to impress you with a cloud or something. Reposition a little bit here. Let's see. I'll try to edit that stuff out, but I probably won't, so here goes. Thing, it's really nice. Really nice. I'm running it at 4.2 volts. Getting good flavor, obviously good vapor production. I'm sitting in a cloud here. I like it. I like it. It's got pretty airy draw, which means you can vape it quicker and get more vape out of it. Yeah, okay, well, I like the T-DUX, but once this tank runs out, I'm going to clean the atomizer out and rip it apart and see what makes them tick. Even though I can't fill it up all the way, the go no go for me would be if I can rebuild this or not. So you saw it vape. I would suggest, you know, it's $7. You know, even if you use it until this is done and you don't even replace it, you got your money's worth. You know, I mean, I haven't even looked up the price of these yet. I'm guessing they're in the $2 range. There's a lot more to them than the old heads, but SMOK T-DUX 2.0. This is like I said, the 1.8 ohm. Let's see, you can get it probably the standard ohm, you know, 1.8, 2.4, 3.0. They do have these in dual coil, and as you can see, mine is marked single coil in the lower left there. So, you know, if I'll have to order up some dual coil heads and see how that goes, because the vapor I'm getting out of this right now, I'm impressed. Whew. And it is good flavor. Well, I'm no Pete Basardo of video editing, but I hope that you got some use out of this video and it helped you in your purchase decisions. If I did help you out, like the video, subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like the video, send me a message, you know, tell me how I can improve. That's about it. I think I gave you the oversight. The only place I know that you can buy like one of these is MadVapes right now. I'm sure there's others out there, but the price is going to be the same. I'm retiring the original ARO tank, but I've got like 4 of them, so I'll keep them on hand. And got a couple of ARO 2s, and if there are any updates, I'll put it in the comments section, just like I did for the original ARO video that I did. ARO. So, hope I helped you out, and you learned something. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.